Hey everybody, Buggy back with another video. So this week I'm taking you along on a return trip to the old swimming hole. So I tried a different beach this time around, one that I have actually never hit before, and there was a ton of cool stuff to be found. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So I'm trying a new beach at the nasty lake today. Tons of old pollution on this one. But look at that down there. I see a coin looking back at me, and I think that's a wheat penny. Let's see if I can get my way over to the water and rinse this one off a bit. Look at all that glass down in there. This one's in pretty nice condition too. Looks like a date of 1950. Denver mint mark on it. There's the 1 cent on the back, but I'll take a wheat penny. Let's see if we get something else. So a little bit earlier, I eyeballed this bottle stopper here. Nothing too special, but the glass has a purple hue to it, which means it's lead-based. And this dates to the earlier half of the 1900s. Stick that in my pocket and bring you down to that. That's another penny. Looks like another wheat penny. And my shoes sunk into the mud last time I took it to the water, so we're gonna get this one off camera, or out of the water at least. Looks like this one's a 1958, so not a super old one, but I'll still take a wheat penny. So in the patch that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. Well, right there, that's a tin can. However, right next to it there, that appears to be an old marble of some kind. And it looks like, oh, that's a fancy looking one. It's a cat's eye of some sort, but you can tell from all the bubbles inside the glass, that's an earlier one, so probably from the 50s or 60s. But that's an interesting find, I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. Well, that one was super easy. Look at that, just wiped away some dirt, looking right back at me. That's a penny. Oh, it's a memorial. Well, that sucks. Well, I've crossed over into the gravel. Look at that, another old penny. Not a lot of water access today, but it appears to be another wheat penny. Maybe this one will be an older date, but no, it looks like another one from the 1950s. Looks like a 1957, but I'll still take it. Let's see if we get something else. Well, this one hit like a newer penny. However, that's not a penny. That actually might be my best find of the day so far. That looks like a dog tax tag. It's got a date of 1940 something. So that's what this is. This is gonna be one of the oldest ones I've found. Let's see what we get off of it. Water's a little bit shallow, so just bear with me. And it's a little bit tough to clean up, but I do believe that is a dog tax tag from Omaha. I'm gonna clean this a little bit off camera and I'll loop you back in. Well, here it is all cleaned up. That is definitely an Omaha dog tax tag. The date on it is 1940. So maybe not quite the oldest one I've ever found, but it's up there. That's still a really cool find. So I will certainly take that. So with the patch that'll go, let's see if we get something else. Well, I just stopped to take a little break and looked down at the ground. What do you know? Another little glass bottle stopper, again for a turn of the century bottle. This one, however, I think is an amber, so not the purple lead glass like earlier, but I'll still take it. Let's see if we get something else. I just glanced down at the water. There's something sitting there like kind of shining back. It's like faceted. Looks like is this a piece of jewelry or something? It's definitely not precious, but it looks like it's got brass on the back and like a pink stone in it. No clue what exactly this is, but this is super pretty. But I will certainly take that. It's definitely an old piece of jewelry of some sort, maybe a pin of some kind, but I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. Well, down in the muck, that's an interesting sight right there. Look at that. That's a ring. No doubt about it, and that is, my goodness, that is heavy. Looks like it's got some age to it too. Let's see if I can get this over into the water here. Just a bit muddy today. See if we can reveal anything off this thing. Oh, that has got some heft to it. However, I'm gonna take a wild guess based on that color that this is just brass, and yeah, probably just a brass ring, but that looks extremely old. I'm going to clean this up a little off camera to get you a better look, and I'll loop you back in. Well, here's a look at that ring all cleaned up. I didn't think anything of the face, but that is a beautiful jade stone in it. However, inside, it's tough to read it, but it'll say in there, 10 karat gold filled. So not real gold, just gold plated, but that is still a beautiful ring. It's got an Art Deco look to it, so it's definitely got some age to it, but I will certainly take it. So in the pouch that'll go, let's see if we get something else. Well, I'm not far from where that ring was. Look at that just popped out. That's a big old pocket knife. And let's see what we get off of this one. There's a spot here where the water's just a little bit deeper, so let's see what we can get off of this thing. Oh, it's completely intact. The handle's there and everything. Wow. That is one gorgeous knife there. Look at that. Looks like it's got a little badge on it too. But the handle is wood, or must be bone actually, because the wood would have rotted away in the muck. But give that one more go. That is one gorgeous knife, and that has definitely got some age to it. So I will certainly take it. So let's see if we get something else. Well, it's been a while since I found any good metal items, but look at that. That's another old marble. Take this to the water and get it washed off. This is definitely a vintage one, probably earlier half of the 1900s. And let's see what we have. Not 100% sure on the variety, but it does look like an acro, probably putting it to like the 1940s or so. But it's a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. Down deep again, we've got us another one. Look at that, that's another little ring. And this one's definitely copper. I think it's copper at least. Yeah, it's definitely got like a copper look to it. It's got some fancy on it. Let's take this over and get this all washed off and see just what we got. Oh, that's fancy. Not sure on age. No marking on the inside that I can see, but that's a cool ring. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another wrap up from another hunt at the old swimming hole. We'll start off with the relics from this hunt. I got onto this keyhole cover, also a couple of glass bottle stoppers. This case pocket knife came out beautifully out of the lake, and this one dates from 1940 through 1964, so it's a vintage model. I also got onto a couple of vintage marbles, an older style cat's eye, what I believe is an acro patch of some sort. I also got onto an Omaha dog tax tag dated 1940, so a pretty old one. Onto the jewelry, I got this fancy little bit with a glass stone, not sure what that back attached to. A couple of rings as well. This one here is just copper, but it's got a fancy pattern on it. This one is my favorite of the rings. It is an Art Deco style gold-plated ring, and this one's actually got a jade stone in it. And then onto the coins, not the greatest selection here, but a bunch of old pennies. Got a 1959 memorial. Wheat pennies are dated 1958, 1957, and 1950. But that was my hunt, guys. Thanks again for coming along. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Bug Eater, signing out.